John, what about Eze? I've got to talk to you about Eze, John, because when he come in, you hijacked him from Spurs, and everyone was buzzing off the move, and he has improved the squad, but he hasn't quite. Apart from the game against Tottenham, he hasn't really done anything.
Well, I've watched Eze since QPR. I watched him at QPR, and I go QPR.
He's a great talent.
You can see what kind of footballer he is. He's like you said. He's a bit of a lightweight. He's got to learn to develop, strengthen up, and fit. Because you look at Saka, you were talking about Saka being one of the best players in the world. Okay, the reason people don't think he's the best player in the world because he's not as skillful as a Yamal. But Saka is the best right winger in the world because he can do everything. He can tackle. He can hold the ball.
He's not the best right winger in the world.
I think he is because I think he's just all round.
He's better than Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, much better than you. Yeah, much better than you. Lamine Yamal wouldn't be. He wouldn't be effective in the Premier League. He'd look more like Madueke in the Premier League. Whereas Saka, he plays within a team, a strong team, and he does everything. So that's why I love Saka so much.
Is he better than Dembele?
Dembele's not a winger anymore. Well, Dembele. Is he better than Doué? At the moment, I personally think for Arsenal, he's the best player they could have because.
I mean, you just said he's best in the world.
Well, I think he is because I think if you put him in any team, and he might in another league, in an easier league, playing for a Real Madrid or Barcelona, he might be a bit more fluid, a bit more attacking. But because he plays in a tough Premier League, he has to. You can see the difference when.
Listen, I'm not. I love Saka. I think he's brilliant, and I agree with what you're saying. But I don't necessarily agree he's the best player in the world. But
footballer, yeah, because the reason you don't see it is because he's a complete footballer. So you're looking at Eze. Eze's not a complete footballer. He's been a counter-attack man for these teams where he's the luxury of like waltzing around and just looking for that counter with space in behind. He hasn't got that now.
John, I agree with most of what you're saying, actually. I think the way that he sets up Saka is perfect for Arteta. Yeah. We were talking about Eze. Unless you get back and defend without the ball and you make yourself an extra body, you ain't in his team. And he does that so well. I just wonder, because I remember Eden Hazard at Chelsea, and there was a lot of conversations about Jose Mourinho stifling Hazard. He's getting him to do too much defensive work. We're not seeing the Hazard. He's got the handbrake on him. Yeah. Do you think there's an element of that maybe, that we are seeing this version of Saka, and under a different manager, we would see another version of Saka because he wouldn't be asked to do but he does it brilliant. It's not criticism. I'm just asking what you think about that.
I personally think it's the way they play. Personally, I think Arteta, he's brilliant. He's like Jose Arteta. Did you see what he did tonight with Declan Rice? Did you see what he did? Has anyone spoke about it?
Go on.
He put him on for 10 minutes. He grabbed the guy around the waist and deliberately got a yellow card so he misses the next game against the nobodies.
Okay.
And that was planned. 100%. He was even smiling. He was listen.
I mean,
he was smiling.
His plan was planned, but.
Well, Jose did it. So why not? It's all in the game. You're allowed to do it.